opening round of the football playoffs in Ohio featured 44 upsets. Among them, 10th-seeded St. Francis knocking off the 7th seed of Avon Lake, one of the 7 10 seeds to advance to the next round. Also gaining the attention of Mark Coons and Mike Robinson, and the Dunn Drive of the Week.
The Dunn Drive of the Week is presented by Dunn Chevy. A great deal is a done deal.
Momentum, the name of the game in high school football. As we welcome in Mike Robinson. You see him every Friday night with Game Day Nation Overtime. Mike, Rob, thanks for coming in for the Dunn Drive of the Week.
Hey, you know we like to drive every week, but the Dunn Drive of the Week is something that the St. Francis Knights are going to have a lot to do because they're going to always be on the road, and this road game was important.
Yeah, we've been putting in a lot of miles the last couple of weeks, and so has St. Francis. They went over to Avon Lake on Friday and picked up the big victory in round 1 of the playoffs because they took control of this game in the second quarter.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's more of a drive of the week. It's the quarter of the week because they took care of business, and this is what we got to take a look at. St. Francis on defense. Go ahead, cue this thing up. St. Francis stepped up in a huge way, Mark, and it started out with this play because Raheem Brown and the gang, they were beat. This is early in the second quarter, down. The game could have been out of reach. Right here, this effort play, you can't coach that. That's something that you want. Your senior leader stepping up in a big-time moment, making a big-time play for his team. Coach Linke getting in his bag here, showing off a little trick plays, but guess what? He said, I got some swag too. Corey Swartz using his legs, proving that he can also be a threat in this mean rushing attack that they have. Now, take a look, 10 minutes left here in the quarter. Give the ball back to the guy who got you the ball in the first place, Raheem Brown. He is pretty elite with his speed, but his toughness and poise is what really get it going. Take a look, 10 minutes left here, but they turn the ball over and give it back to the offense. So Avon now has the rock. Take a look. Jermaine Polk and the boys getting a nice rush. He got a big block right there. He thought he had a scoop and score. Talked to him over at Eastern Michigan this weekend, and he said, hey, he's going to have more of those plays coming up here in the playoffs. Speaking of more plays, give the ball to your guy with 2 minutes and some change left. This is the guy, Eli Beal. He is real, and he's trying to seal it. But who's going to seal it is your quarterback. Give it to him. Mr. Swartz showing off his legs all the way down late into the second quarter, getting the big touchdown. Coach Linke scripted this thing up pretty nicely, but the legs of your quarterback is what took the momentum and took these guys into a playoff victory as an underdog. Corey Swartz, Eli Beal, Raheem Brown, and the rest of the gang took care of business.
Love the way Josh Linke used a lot of different misdirection, so you always had to be thinking about what could be the other play out of that formation. So St. Francis, they get the win, and as we said, they remain on the road this week. As we take a look at the Division II Region 6 bracket, it'll be St. Francis going back out to Northeast Ohio, taking on Medina Highland. Anthony Wayne, they will be home on Friday night to take on Sandusky Blue Streaks.
Yeah, big game right here for both of our local teams, and even Sandusky. Should be fun to see the Anthony Wayne and Sandusky matchup because the dichotomies of both of their offenses, and then also looking at St. Francis and Highland, that should be a physical battle.
Division I, more northwest-northeast matchups. Whitmer will be home to take on St. Ed's. Perrysburg will entertain Berea Mid-Park.
Yeah, this is going to be a huge matchup for the region. Whitmer playing St. Ed's here in Northwest Ohio. That should be a sold-out house, should be a great environment, and Perrysburg should look to have a great challenge here when Berea Mid-Park stepping into town.
Division III, of course, Central Catholic. They got the victory over Lutheran West, so they get Richfield Revere. And then in Division IV, how about the Napoleon Wildcats? A big win on Friday night over Clearview, so they'll remain on the road. They get Bay Village Bay on Friday. And in Division VI, Ottawa Hills, they'll be back at Niedermeyer Stadium as the Green Bears take on Fairview. The Apaches in Ottawa Hills, and some games have been moved to Saturday, some games have been moved to 7:30 start, but right now all of the Northwest Ohio games in the BCSN area are still 7 o'clock kicks on Friday night.
Absolutely, and that's great for Game Day Nation to be able to check out all your teams here locally and be able to watch them here with us.
All right, we'll have the full schedule of our broadcast games coming up for you Monday. Let you know where Game Day Tailgate will be at. But as Mike Robb said, we'll have full coverage for you this Friday starting at 6:30 all the way up to 11 o'clock. Back to you guys.